Max, I guess what's been your transition like going from high school to college?
I think the biggest difference for me was in high school, I kind of pretty much just played receiver. I never really played in the box before. So just getting here in the spring, being able to learn all that, learn my footwork, get my pad level better, and then all the older guys in the room just really teaching me how to be an all-down tight end, just be able to do everything. I'd say that was the biggest change from high school to college, just being able to do every job except just one.
What have you learned from some of those older guys? We talked to Jake Overman, who mentioned you a couple days ago, Malachi Thomas, Justin Holmes. Are you finding you're learning more just kind of the ropes of being a college athlete, or more on the technical side of things, just how to approach the position and things of that nature?
I'd say both. Jake and Justin, I mean, they're both older guys. They've been many places. They're great. They've taken me, like Jake said, under his wing, just helped me with everything. Yeah, footwork stuff, technique stuff, but also just how to be a pro, how to take care of your body, coming in early, getting yourself ready for practice, just all that little stuff. Really helpful.
What have been your impressions of the playbook, tight ends' role in it, and just how this offense can utilize tight ends as a weapon?
I mean, I really like it. I mean, they get the ball to everybody to space, get to do a little bit of everything, line up everywhere, run routes against all sorts of players, get to block a little bit. I mean, it's really fun, I think. I really enjoy it.
I guess, and talking about the scrimmage, Coach Narduzzi called you a gamer. What did you do maybe Sunday that impressed the coaching staff?
I think maybe, I'm not the biggest guy, but I like to pride myself in being able to get in there and really just put my face into things. I get in a game and it just feels natural to me. Just being able to roll with the punches, roll with the flow, see what the defense is giving me, and just make plays, make blocks.
I mean, I guess with that, you said you played receiver a lot in high school. How has it been just learning how to block more often and just that aspect?
Honestly, I think it's going pretty good. In the spring, I definitely struggled a little bit just coming in here, being real new. But this fall camp, I think I've definitely taken a step forward just with my technique and my fundamentals and everything. And I'm feeling a lot more comfortable on that side.
Is there not an attitude adjustment that might not be the right phrase, but you kind of have to change your mentality a little bit going from playing a lot of receiver to being more in line and playing as a tight end?
Definitely, yeah. I would say, I've always had that mentality, just trying to go out and win, but I think that's what it is, just going out, doing whatever I got to do to win, whether that's block or run a route, just anything.
I was curious, with the freshmen, was there a moment where, in spring ball or something like that, where you're like, oh, this is Division I college football, I'm getting knocked around a little bit, or someone, makes a play on me that I'm not able to do something that I was able to do?
I'd say definitely in the beginning, I had my learning curves or whatever, just getting adjusted to the speed of the game, and the style, players are bigger in college than they are in high school, but I don't know. I think I've adjusted really well.
I guess, at this point in camp, you probably have a good feel for where things are. Do you think you can help this team this year?
I think it's possible, yeah, whether on offense or also on special teams. I think I can do a lot of good things there, and just if they call my name, I'll be ready.
We've heard. What's it been like working under Coach Bronowski?
It's good, he pushes me to be great every day. It's definitely tough love sometimes, but you just got to understand, he really just wants you to be great. He's coming at you from a place of love, and he really just, he wants himself to be great. He wants the team to be great, so he just pushes everybody around him.
We've been talking to just a couple of the other guys in your class, like Mason, Josh Carrier. What kind of separates this freshman class? What do you think you guys have brought to the program?
We came in, a lot of us came in early, and I think just since day one, we've always had a good connection. We've always just been talking we're gonna be class, we're gonna be great. We're gonna take Pitt back to where they used to be. I don't know. I feel like we all have a great mentality. We all want to get better together. We all want to push each other and just a good brotherhood.
Joey, what do you feel like you've done well during camp?
Yeah, this camp has probably been my best camp when it comes to pass rushing and just getting off the ball, honestly. It's good that it's a new program. We got a lot of new faces. So I have a bigger motivation to really just get out there and prove a point. So really just, I would say pass rush, and schematically too, I'm playing way more comfortable than I was in the spring. And just having a fun time.
Is it just the system allows you to be a better pass rusher?
Yeah, the system just lets you go play football. It's one of the best defenses in the nation for a reason. So they just let you go tee off out there, have fun. Not a lot of reading, reading's no fun. So you get to go out there and just fly around with the guys, so good time.
Coach Narduzzi talked about and stepping up a little bit more recently, being more consistent. What has sort of led to that for you?
Yeah.
A couple of days?
I think just being confident in the defense, you know what I mean? When you know the schematics of it, you play way more comfortable, you know what I mean? And, ever since just studying the playbook, we're in here, 15 hours a day, so it would be hard not to learn the playbook because that's all you're around. So, but yeah, compared to spring ball, you're new. You still got your old defenses, I transferred in obviously, and you got 3 years of a previous defense kind of ingrained in you a little bit. So kind of just breaking that off and then coming in here for the fall, just new, and I feel good, feel great.
What do you feel the biggest differences in this defense and what you used to run?
I would say this defense is more just attack, It's more attack than react. Because, you feel like a predator out there, the way the scheme is, the way we got our blitzes set up, or even our coverage is set up, we're out there attacking. And, like I said, not much to think out there, So it's just a fun time. And, it's just a fun time out there with that.
You've been able to, kind of bounce that off, Blaine and, Jaden, the same thing, guys, wow, we really just get to go after the quarterback. Did you guys all kind of have that same realization?
Yeah, I think, obviously, when we're, obviously compiling all our installs now, I feel like we got the whole playbook in now. We kind of get a better understanding of all the plays. But, we definitely had a time where we looked at each other and it's like, man, we could just go. You know what I mean? It's not really too many things to worry about other than just go get the ball. You know what I mean? So that's fun. Really just no stress, Once you get the schematics and the lines on the paper down, it's really just take control of the rest, man. Just have fun. Have a fun time out there.
Tim, you've been talking about trying to prove yourself in this defense. Has there been a play or two that you've been able to show yourself and make a big play, make a statement?
Yeah, I think in the past scrimmages, I've been at the top both in production, And, I just love when it's a game situation, Just going out there, team periods is what I play for. I love inside run, but, coming out, showing the coaches, showing other guys like a pass rush with the 3 sacks in the scrimmage and 3.5 sacks before that in the last couple of practices. It's just going out there, just being confident in yourself, And I think, just making less MAs than I did before, which I feel like I'm doing real good with that, obviously compared to the first day. But, just building confidence, building trust with the coaches and, trusting the scheme, trusting the defense, playing your part. DYJ, we say, do your job.
What have some of the battles with the offensive linemen, maybe some tackles looked like? Anyone giving you some good battles, challenges?
Oh yeah, it's definitely, I would say Ryan Bear, obviously. He's a big dude. What is he, about 6'7", 300-some pounds? So, but yeah, obviously a great guy to go against. He's got me a lot better. But I would say another dude is Gio. That's my guy out there. He gives me good battle. He's going to be a real good player. And I would say Kendall Stanley as well. Those are my guys. We go to battle with it every day. I love Kendall out there because he always brings a positive vibe. We're talking even just out today, we're talking before plays, let's see what you got. Going on all right, let's go. And then we just, to have fun out there. So, I think that's a big part too, just team chemistry with the guys. But sorry to get off track there, but, I'm starting to just be one of the guys, It's weird coming in as an older guy, trying to mingle yourself into friend groups, but now it's just we're all guys, man. We're all cool, so yeah, those guys.
I would imagine you talk to the fellow ends just about maybe just footwork and moves and where you're posting your hands and whatnot, but do you ever have those conversations with the offensive linemen just to get, I guess, the other side of the coin, if you will? Here's an offensive line might say to you, here's how I'm going to counter that, or just something like that. Are those conversations that you ever have with the
I think it's tough to really sit down and be one-on-one during practice or even after, because we're all split up in our individual meetings. We got the unit, and we got our individual meetings, So rarely, there's times that obviously you go over, it's hey, when you open up this and you put your hands there, what do you think I should do? There's obviously here and there little tips here and there, but they're obviously not going to spill it all down just yet. But I would just say, just taking the coaching, watching the film, and our coaches get paid the big bucks, so they'll give you the right answers. You know what I mean?
I know when you first got here, you said Gavin checked in on you. Have you been kind of keeping tabs on what he's doing in the NFL?
Yeah, that's my guy. We've been keeping up with each other. He actually asked me how I did in the last scrimmage. I updated him, let him know I did good. That's my guy, man. I appreciate him for everything he did. And, we're still close to this day. That's my guy.
Shawn, we ask Coach Narduzzi all the time who are some of the freshmen sticking out. Your name keeps coming up a lot. What do you think you've done to kind of get his attention?
Really nothing spectacular yet, but really just hustling and doing what he asked of me. I feel like if you could do that, then that'll stand out most definitely.
Shawn, how do you feel like the scrimmages have gone for you just in particular? How pleased have you been with your own individual performance, and have you made any plays of note during the scrimmages?
The scrimmages have been going good. It's definitely the highs and lows, but I made some plays where I felt I put myself in a pretty good position to just make plays on the ball and show what I could do. So everything's been going good. The defense looks spectacular, so everything's been good.
You have an interception on Sunday?
I did.
Just walk us through that play. What worked for you?
We were in a cover 2. Really just having good eyes on the QB, knowing my keys, it put me into a position that my coach been telling me about, a play that I seen a couple of times I didn't make it, so being able to really make the play that time, it felt pretty good.
You said reading the quarterback. You used to be a quarterback. Do you think that has helped you kind of understand the game just from all facets a little bit better?
I definitely think it helps just knowing what that quarterback might read or what he's looking for, what the offensive coordinator might want, just knowing what the offense wants to expect on that playing down. So I definitely feel that playing quarterback helped me.
Going through your first fall camp, what's it been like trying to stay locked in when you kind of hit the dog days and things start to get a little repetitive or monotonous?
Really just taking it one day at a time. If things start getting hard, just leaning on my teammates and coaches. They always pushing us, always wanting us to do better. So just leaning on my teammates and the people around me.
What's it been like working with Rashad Battle and Tamar Line and some of those guys?
It's great. Those guys are vets, so they done seen everything. They heard it all at least. So it's definitely been good. They're always an open air. They give us knowledge every day, so they're definitely great people to be around.
Anything specific that they've helped you learn or taught you?
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff just on the field, just being comfortable, just having confidence in yourself out there playing the corner position is definitely different than a lot of positions. So just being confident and knowing what to expect, what routes I might get, and things that can help me elevate my game.
You know, obviously last year, like, you weren't able to play high school football at your high school, but do you think that experience kind of like moving suddenly kind of helped you just kind of acclimate to college quickly?
Definitely, because I had to grow up and mature. I left everything I had just to take my chance on football, so I feel like that definitely helped. It put me in positions to just get acclimated to the game and being on your own, so it definitely helped.
You played a lot of special teams this game?
Yes.
What team do you want?
Right now I'm on kick return, kickoff, punt return, and that's pretty much about it for now.
Is that a good way to kind of get your feet wet and get some experience kind of with the first team, first starting unit, in your freshman?
Definitely. I mean, special teams wins games, so if I could go out there and do what it takes to help my teammates win on special teams, then I'll definitely do that. So really just giving them all on special teams if I get that opportunity, but yes, most definitely.
You know, any more comfortable guard than you were in any game?
I mean, yeah, but right now, officially, I'm back at left tackle, so I'm back competing with Jeff.
Feel good? Is that what you think?
I mean, it feels good. Like I said, I'm gonna do whatever it is to win with a team. If that left tackle, left guard, I'm gonna do it wherever Coach Dedues and Coach K or Coach Darvo need me.
I guess how's that competition just with you and Jeff, and just how are you kind of working off of each other?
It's going hard. I would say we're both competing, but we also if I have a question from Jeff, he's gonna answer it, and that's both roles. So, you know what I mean? We still both competing.
Coach Narduzzi said, obviously the defense won the scrimmage on Sunday, but he kind of walked out of that more happy with the offense. What do you think you guys kind of improved on Sunday?
I would say protection for sure. I feel like we got bits of the protection right from the first scrimmage compared to the second scrimmage. So I would say protection and just running the ball more as well too.
Improving the protection, was that tactical stuff that you guys feel better, or the communication?
I would say communication, just understanding the down and distance and the situation. So I would say the O-line room definitely took a big step in the second scrimmage for that.
You talk about running the ball better. What has worked for you guys? What have you guys maybe done differently from the first to the second scrimmage?
I would say going faster. When we passed the ball, we got opportunities to run the ball. So I was saying that was way better. So it's just that's what our offense is, going fast. I think that improved way more compared to the second scrimmage. You good?
We hear about the speed and the tempo all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We think of it as just going fast all the time. But how have you kind of understood changing tempos and changing speeds and knowing when Cade likes to slow down versus when he wants to go faster?
I would say, my bad, you can ask that again?
Yeah, just it's part of understanding this offense, knowing when Kate wants to go super fast and when he wants to maybe slow it down. Like, are there changes in tempos that you guys use?
I would say there is. I mean, yeah, like we have that for it, but just in terms of just the situation and what's going on, like that's when I think that's when we know to go fast. So,
You guys
yeah,
prefer to keep kind of foot on the gas?
yeah.
What have been your impressions of Eli Holstein, just sharing a huddle with him as far as how he kind of keeps everyone on the same page with the play calling and just, I guess, from a command leadership perspective as well?
I would say this: he not afraid to say to like. How do I say this? He's not afraid to speak his mind as far as even if it's bad. Like, you feel me? He gonna put his foot down. But I would say like with the huddle, like it's going good. Yeah.
Does it give you some confidence that you said you guys just started running the ball a little bit better on Sunday? And like obviously it does for the scrimmage. Does it give you confidence knowing like in the games we get to turn him loose?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm ready to run that ball. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I feel like that definitely give us confidence to run the ball, even pass the ball. But like I said, like if we run the ball, like it opens more for the pass, and just like if we pass the ball, it opens more for the run.
When you've talked to guys like Ryan and Lyndon and BJ, what were some of the things they wanted to work on coming from last year into this year?
As far as it was too many sacks last year. As far as definitely protection, I think that's like one thing we definitely said we're all gonna get better at is protection, for sure.
And you feel like you guys are taking the proper steps right now?
Yes.
We just talked to Joey Zelinsky, one of the guys you have to go up against all the time. I mean, what kind of looks do you get from those guys, and like him in particular? What have you seen from him?
Oh yeah, Joey, man, I love that dude. Yeah, I would say like the bull rush, man. Like even while we're in pass rush, talking with them afterwards. You know what I mean? What do I need to give you? Am I punching? Like is that? So just talking with Joey, even Jimmy Scott, Zollers, all them, just talking with them. So yeah, it's been good.